Super fast tortoise in the game, ready to ignite. Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright. Caffeine rush fueling his creativity inside. Got his YouTube channel where he's shining so bright. MTG 3, the show that takes flight. He's a lyrical beast, spitting fire with every bite. Black metal flow, pounding beats to win sight. No one can stop him, he's on a meteoric height. Super fast tortoise, the champion of the fight. Mix it up. Good morning, welcome to the coffee show. With the flow in the shells. Hit that bell, subscribe, and enjoy the show. Sunrise, wake up, feel the noise. Sip that joy, espresso enjoys. Feel the buzz with the boys in the zone, we rejoice. Good morning, caffeine rising, everybody's smiling. You know it's the life, we're waking up so rightful. With the cup so mighty, daily and nightly. Mix it up, stirring.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Morning Coffee Show. In the show, Super Fast Tortoise, and we got a handful of people here. What? We got Mr. Hillbilly, as usual. Look at that. Still looking as handsome, Papper. What's the word? Dapper. As
that's the word.
Yeah. We got Muggin Full chilling out.
Hey.
And we got the new crew, KJ Cowboy Dan. What's up?
What's up?
I'm just an NFT having fun.
NFT having fun in the Futurama fun. That's right. Oh, look at that. That's pretty awesome, pretty cool, pretty amazing that you're all here and everybody in chat. What's up? Hey. Okay, there went my caffeine rush. Now we can settle down and relax. So today is a good day. Today is, what is it, Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. I don't know. I looked at my watch. It doesn't tell me.
It's Saturday.
Saturday.
I started to think, dang, Blaggett, did I miss my dang on Commander game yesterday?
Yeah, it's Saturday. That's right, Saturday. I don't know why I was thinking Sunday, but it's Saturday.
You're just ready for Monday to be here.
I was hoping the wife was off work. That's to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But today is Saturday. We got Commander games tonight. We got 1 p.m. tonight. We got Hillbilly's games 8 p.m. tonight. We got my Commander game tonight. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah.
So really quick, let's say hello to some people in chat. We got Backwoods Collector. What's up, Backwoods?
What's up?
There you go, Backwoods Collector.
What's
Hey,
up?
Coffee in the woods. That's right. We got Cane Shaker. True fact. One time, Cane Shaker dipped his cane in the Great Salt Lake, and it distilled the salt out of the lake, and it wasn't the Salt Lake for like 5 months.
Ooh.
How powerful his cane is. Tip off the apprentice.
We need to take Cane Shaker there and get some actual natural water.
Yeah. Cane Shaker's cane. James Willis's cane has mysterious powers we still don't understand. Hold on a second. Cane Shaker, it seems a bit early to talk Duskmourn since bloomburrow is officially released. Yeah, but let's get this going. Oh yeah, we're gonna have fun. Twiddler! Woo! Welcome. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are having fun chilling in the show. No. But anyways, I digress. How are you guys doing today? How's your day going, Hillbilly?
I'm doing great. Great.
Yeah. Got anything getting excited about?
Well, I'm going to play another game of Arena. But other than that, not too much.
Yeah. Well, you're going to play more Arena tonight after your Commander game?
Yep.
Right.
I forgot all about the Commander game today. I forgot to do it Saturday myself.
Yeah, it's Saturday after. Yeah, that makes two of us. Moving full. How are you doing?
Yeah. I'm doing good. I guess it's just the silliness of YouTube being silly is making me laugh a little bit.
That's right. And KJ Cowboy, Dan, the new guy, the fresh meat, the one on the chopping block. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. It's not usual that I'm up this early in the pre-afternoon.
Pre-afternoon, right? That's true. Well, like I know where you're at. It's like 2 hours earlier than here. So where we start at 11, you're starting like 8 o'clock in the morning. So you're like bug eyed and still waiting for the coffee to
No,
kick
it's 11 here. I'm in Central.
Oh, I
Oh.
thought you were. I thought you were in the same state as DJ.
Oh, back in the day, I haven't been back home in over 13 years.
Ooh,
Jeez.
makes sense. They tax you for everything there. So let's see. I pre-ordered 24 of those Duskmourn complete bundles. Oh, that's awesome.
Awesome.
That's awesome. So
That is awesome sauce.
Awesome saucy.
Tabalt says, never too early to talk about horror set. Laugh aloud. However, I'm terrified of the thumbnail SFT made. I tell you what, that thumbnail was difficult to make. So I use Leonardo.ai, and I use the free version of it. And the more that I use it, the more constrictive they get because I'm using the free version. That they make it hard to make a very specific thumbnail. So I got lucky with that thumbnail. I'm like, that's a pretty horrifying thumbnail.
Yeah, that's a good horror one.
So I'm thinking about looking for a new AI generator that gives me a little more
Leeway.
leeway to be just like there's supposed to be zombies in there, but apparently I can't use zombies.
Wow.
Oh wow.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But anyways, I hope you guys got your libation of choice, being coffee with the tortoise logo. Which
I
reminds
got to
me,
get one of your coffee cups.
right? In the future, we're going to be I don't know how far in the future because we're still working on it because we're still evolving. The channel's still evolving, but we're planning on doing an auction, selling off cards to raise money to make 12 mugs. And 12 mugs with my logo on it, like real coffee mugs. So they're official product, and people could actually just. Well, I plan on giving to people who are regular on the show. You know, people who help out. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like this is a thermos mug with the stickers on it. See, I actually have custom stickers,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but it works. It works for now. All right. I have to check that out. Woo woo.
Nice.
So we actually made it in time. That was kind of rough. Like it was kind of rough today to actually make the 7-minute mark to get to the first bumper. So let's get to it.
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise.
Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright.
Well, we made it to the first segment of the show. The first segment of the show always being awesome, being amazing, being all of us.
Oh yeah.
I know I'm a nerd. I'm weird. Kicking in. So that's good. That's good. But anyways, we have a segment of the show. The first segment of the day, Hillbilly. What is
Well,
the segment of the day?
that is the
Card of the day. Combo breaker.
Woo woo.
ooh.
So today I went on theme with the Duskmourn horror set. Went for an old card. It's a flippy card. Hillbilly. Why don't you read this first side of the card?
Yeah. Playing in the ice. For 1 and a blue and 0 for defender. 4. Playing in the ice enters the battlefield with 4 ice counter opponents. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell, remove an ice counter from playing in the ice. Then, if it has no ice counters on it, transform it. Ooh. Nice. Then we get, once it transforms, we get Awakened Horror, Kraken Horror, 7/8 creature. When this creature transforms into Awoken Horror, return all non-horror creatures to their owner's hands. Dag blanket.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
good.
neat.
Oh yeah, this came from one of the Innistrad sets, I believe.
Shadows of over Innistrad. I could tell by the
Thank you.
But,
Yeah, that's why down there.
yeah.
Yep, you're right. This is one of my favorite cards from the set. I have a copy somewhere. He used to be in the cube. Might put it back because I plan on getting a couple Spells Matters cards from bloomburrow when I can afford it.
A 7/8 creature for 2. That ain't bad.
Dang,
However,
man.
you do have to wait, 4 turns, I believe?
Right?
Well, it depends on how many spells and stuff. I think.
Yeah,
throw
instants and
out.
sorceries. It depends on instant sorceries. There's a lot of 1-mana cantrip spells that go haywire.
Oh, yeah, this can go up before that. Ooh,
Yeah,
nasty.
this could be a turn 3 flip based on what you have, or turn 4 flip. A 7/8, right? Because if it's already out, right? If it's already out, the turn, and you say you cast it, then you cast a sleight of hand. That's 1 ice counter. The next turn, you cast 3 more 1-mana spells. You flip it to a 7/8. It's just a basic creature, but in limited, it's powerful for sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big beefy boy.
Yeah. That's what makes this card so good by it being a 7/8.
Yeah. Now let's.
But also the ability of it.
Oh yeah.
It's not
Return
just
all non-horror creatures.
Yeah, it's just not. I mean, it does something. I mean, it's just not a vanilla creature. That's what makes this card so good.
Right. It could have trample, but it doesn't.
Yeah. If it had trample, that'd be even busted.
Looking at how big the thing is, it should at least have reach.
Yep.
All right.
I agree. It looks like it's in the air, actually, still.
Right. And the thing's huge.
Yep.
It's huge. But anyways, we're gonna go to the pictures of the day. The pictures of the day, starting with the first picture. This is me in the morning. Every morning looks good to me. My eyes are all whack jawed and everything. The coffee cup is hard to see. The coffee cup, like trying to focus on it. My brain goes crazy. But then, for some of you out there, you need your coffee. It's what calms the monster inside.
Yeah. I like that.
Right?
I like how they have Michael Myers all pinky out.
Yeah.
He's all fancy. I actually made this next meme yesterday. I found the picture. Me hunting for coffee. If you know the scene, you know the coffee wins.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Then I tried my hand at some AI art yesterday for trying to make a coffee meme. It kind of came through. Never too much coffee.
Never too much coffee. Just Mr. Hill running around and coffee everywhere.
Right. In fact, the search term I put in was hillbilly with coffee, hillbilly with coffee flinging all over, and this is what it gave me. That's fun. All right.
Yeah.
Boom. See. Boom. Chat. What AI does DJ use to make his songs? It seems like a really good music AI. It's Suno. It's the same stuff I use.
Yep.
Same stuff. It's the one. It's one I use. The one I told him about. The one that Meaningful told me about.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love Suno. I love it.
Yeah. It's awesome. Yo, what the blank happened to the tortoise? It used to be. Now it looks like it'll kill me in joking. What's up, Real Wiz?
What's up, Wiz?
Well, I'm trying to keep it in theme. Try to keep it in theme, my friends. And with that, we're going to roll on to the question of the day. Right? The question of the day is right here.
Presented by Discord. We have the question of the day.
So, the question of the day is brought to us again by AI, the Grinch. Let's see what he has to ask.
If you would, could you, work for Wizards of the Coast? Dag nabbit.
I see what she's trying to do there.
Right? So, if you would you work for Wizards of the Coast? Would you work for them? And if you did, what kind of job do you think you'd want?
Oh, I'd want a playtester of the early cards.
Oh, yeah?
Like the cards and design and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
You know, be part of the playtest group to see how powerful cards are. Kind
and
of
help
be the
balance them.
design
Yeah.
space. That could be fun. It'd be fun.
Myself, what I would want to do if I could work for Wizards, I'd want to make the creature types and the abilities.
Oh yeah,
Yep,
you'd probably make a hillbilly creature type
probably.
with moonshine counters.
I guess his type would be a black because he'd always be in the swamp because hillbillies live in the swamp.
Right? That's funny. That's funny. KJ, would you work for Wizards of the Coast?
Oh yeah. Put me in their D&D department, you know, and I'll get them back to their old 3.5 books the way D&D was supposed to be.
Oh, nice. Yeah, D&D is fun. Like their new stuff, I don't know what's going on with that, but like my brain still toggles over the OGL thing they did, and like it still boggles my mind the direction they tried going. It was insanity.
And it was.
But
It's
if I could work for Wizard of the Coast, I would want to be in the card design team. I want to be the one designing the cards you play test because I want to come up with the cool stuff. I want to come up with the stuff. I want to see the limits I could push without it being too broken or where the power creep goes. But I'm willing to work at a janitor level. Wizard of the Coast, hit me up. No kidding.
janitor liver.
Mrs. Hillbilly, her comment saying that you broke the law there.
Sorry, I was reading. The last coffee picture that you showed that looked like coffee abuse.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's against the law to abuse coffee. You know that.
Right. Not much. Woke up stiff about kill this day. All right. Smashed yesterday. Grilled 15 chicken breasts, 12 burgers, and wow, nice. Sounds like you had a good day yesterday.
Yeah.
All right. And with that, my friends, we get to the second bumper of the day.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
Moves, the strategies, and the flair. Superfast daughters is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.
Shell shock, go. That's right. Whoop, whoop. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
I had a private chat saying my Discord link expired. Here, where did it just expire? Oh. Shouldn't expire. All right. Hold on. Well, I figured that out. So, while I'm doing this, what do you guys know of Duskmourn and what do you think you'd like about it?
Well, we don't know much about Duskmourn yet, but just from what the cards they revealed, and I don't know why they're revealing them so soon.
Right.
I mean, because they revealed what 3-4 cards, and
Yeah.
it's just too early to really say anything. But just from what I've seen so far, just those cards, it's going to be a heck of a set. It's going to be a power. You're going to have a lot of power in.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, there's already.
What's that, guy?
There's already a little bit of power creep in bloomburrow, especially in black and red. And I think black and red's going to get more powerful with Duskmourn coming out. And that's just an opinion because I really don't know until we see more Duskmourn.
So my question is for KJ, if you're still there, how much have you been into Magic?
Well, now I know that Hillbilly knows, and you pretty much know a little bit. But chat, I've been learning Magic. I'm actually new to the game.
All right.
I'm a returning trading card addict. So,
Oh, that's always fun.
all right. Well, it's good to know. And like my dad, he frequents the show every other day, and he's like new to the game too. So don't feel bad. You're not the only one here. We appreciate you because we always love your opinions as new players because sometimes you have a unique perspective that is something we wouldn't think of And sometimes when some people ask a question, you're like, man, that sounds stupid, but we never know what you're thinking, and we love you. We love the stuff that comes out of your brain because it lets us know the direction you're from. Because we don't think of those little things that you guys do or the different direction you guys do. Because like someone who's been like a player as long as I do, I'm so in my own state of the future of things, I guess, if that's the right way to say it, where I'm not thinking of the simple things. I'm trying to overcomplicate things in my brain.
Yep.
If that makes sense. I don't mean that insulting in any way either.
No, no. Actually, since I've joined your guys' community in the Magic community, a lot of people have been just like telling me a lot. You know, I've been trying to absorb as much information as possible. Hanging out on DJ's show over there, I've been getting a lot of information. You know, and I'm learning more from you guys than half the videos that are out there on YouTube, because I feel like the people who are making these instructional videos for Magic the Gathering don't understand that new people don't know diddly, and they're shooting out like very advanced topics for newbies, and it's easier for me to learn talking to you guys, and I've picked up so much regarding game mechanics. And having a past in Yug, the game mechanics are easier to pick up.
All right. That sounds awesome. That
I
sounds
just want
awesome. I like
to
it.
add something to that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was going to add, yeah, the game, it can, if you're like playing anything that isn't like standard, the game can get a little complicated because of all the mechanics from the past and stuff too.
Oh yeah.
But that shouldn't dissuade you from learning it, you know?
Oh yeah. I shouldn't destroy you from learning it. No, like I know from my wife's perspective, Magic can be super complicated. Not just from the cards itself, but as you play the game, the interactions get really complicated. Like knowing the stack and everything. So, you know, depending on your level, sometimes it's easier to take it step by step and go slow with the game when you're playing, if you're playing at all, right? You know, and walk someone through it and not be mad at them because they don't understand everything yet. You know, there's a learning curve that really goes there. Now, I don't know if you plan on playing Magic, KJ, because some people just get into collecting the game just for like the art, the cards, you know. So that's a different perspective, and there's a lot to learn there too if you're in that direct. Because like, what cards are good to collect? What ones are worth money? What cards do you like the most? It's just crazy.
All right. Well, I was thinking about this. I am what I consider a organized hoarder. So I collect everything, you know, but have a collection of nothing.
You got a bit of everything, but not. You got a lot of everything, but not enough of one thing.
Right, you know, and my friends over at the competition Twitch, where I hang out most of my time, is they said, "Oh, you're going to get into Magic. You're going to put yourself in debt."
Right.
Or you could do like what I do and just play Magic Arena, and when you're not playing Arena, you can play Forge.
I just downloaded Arena so I can learn.
Nice.
All right. So we're going to start rolling down on the Duskmourn train here really quick. But I want to thank you for your input because that is very unique.
Okay, I just noticed something.
What's up?
This is releasing on the 27th, right?
September 27th.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, we haven't even got bloomburrow yet. Bloomburrow will be released here in a few days.
Right.
This ain't even 3 months apart. I mean, this is like boom, boom.
Boom, boom. That's right.
And that is, to me, crazy. What in the heck is what's he trying to do? Pushing this on us so dang on soon.
I don't know.
I mean, it's crazy. It's going to make it difficult to play the cards, and even on Arena. This is even going to affect Arena players.
Right.
You know, I mean, this is ridiculous.
It's a bit ridiculous for sure.
One thing
But-
I had to check in. Apparently, after that, next month after this release is Foundation's release.
Right? They're pushing. They push a lot of projects. Like what's going on is we're getting closer to Christmas time. And I know it's weird to think about, but people spend money at Christmas time. They're hoping to get that money. And Wizards told us to interact with things you want to interact with. So if this is something you don't want to interact with, you're not going to worry about it.
Yeah, but being a content creator and all that, you're going to have to interact with it, and this is making it even harder for a content creator to even do.
Right. Who knows what schedule they're going for? It's crazy that it's so close. I miss when sets were 3 months apart.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
even on Arena, they got this what we call a mastery pass.
Right.
And the mastery pass, it's good for 3 months. It takes 3 months to go through the mastery pass if you just go, if you don't spend no money on it.
All right.
I
Yeah.
want to
It's just
correct
ridiculous.
one thing that I said. It's not a month after Duskmourn. It's 2 months after, but still, they're only giving us 2 months for set right now.
That's
Right.
ridiculous.
But it's a little bit ridiculous, but they have their method to their madness. We just don't
Yeah.
understand it.
Right.
So here's a display of some cards that are coming out in the set. Enduring Tenacity is a really good card. 4 mana, 4/3. It's half the single bomb combo, and it's a creature that turns into an enchantment. It's pretty good. Didn't mean to highlight those. We got these cool little Wandering Rescuer cards. I'm not going to go through these cards because we'll see some more cards later. But you got special guests like Collective Company that we were talking about last night.
Nice.
Right, but the reason why I came to this page is because it says Chills and Thrills in the plane enveloping House Evil Manifest, Nightmares Glitch, Ghosts send Razorkin into the frenzy and turns toys and shadows lethal. Come play with us if you dare, blah, blah, blah. Duskmourn House product lineup. Let's look at the product lineup. So there's going to be play boosters, right? Which is the basic draft booster nowadays. You got collector boosters, which are going to be expensive as crazy. I can't say that word right now. Commander decks coming out. There's something cool about the commander decks coming out. They got new things. They got a bundle. They got a pre-release packs. They got this cool TV looking thing called the Nightmare Bundle.
Nice. I do like that Nightmare bundle. I wouldn't mind getting 2, just putting 1 up, just for not bothering it, just for the box.
Right?
Yeah, I
That's
was
what
thinking the same thing.
Yeah, good display piece. I kind of wish, though, if any of you catch this reference, that there was a hand in the TV.
Poltergeist.
Yeah, right. It says turn into the horror channel and play and collect boosters. Traditional full art foil, Mannerlands, insert posters, a glow in the dark oversized spin down, which is cool, and Nightmare booster.
Cool.
All right, I can't click on the picture, but this box will be a place where you get special treatment on a couple cards.
Nice.
But this box is looking pretty cool, right? You buy this box, you just set it on a shelf.
Exactly. I mean, I'd buy 2 of them just so I'd have 1 to open and 1 to display on a shelf.
Right. We don't know how much it is. This might be an expensive bundle.
Well, you could go
Yeah,
there
it
and
might
check
be.
on Amazon. It has a link to Amazon so we can see how much it is. So you got a price. up there,
$79 at GameStop.
$77.99. That's pretty good.
No, that's
Oh,
not
look.
bad.
All right, hold
Worse.
on. I'm moving the thing over here. Here's what the box looks like. Nightmare bundle.
Cool.
Yeah.
It looks like the decal wraps around.
I
Oh, I didn't realize there was bugs in there in the
Yeah.
picture. That's pretty
Bugs.
cool.
There's also a dude in there.
Oh, there is. Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's nuts. That's cool.
Yeah.
As a gathering. I like that. Oh, VHF, UHF. Cougar Dude would know more about that stuff. We'd be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"I got information."
That TV came out way before your flat screens came out.
Right.
Get up and change the channel for me.
Right. You use the kid as a remote.
Yep.
All right, let's see what this says. The ghoul, for the ghoul who has everything, you're channeling the most spirited bundle of magic fan can get, boasting a ballroom-sized bounty of special goodies, including a special glow-in-the-dark spin down in case you get too scared of the dark. This TV is always on in a horror channel, which is cool. Don't touch the dial. Every nightmare bundle contains 1 of 3 stylized movie poster themed promo cards. Oh, that sounds sick. 1 of 3 spine-tingling borderless promo packs, 3 double-sided movie posters. Like, I wonder, like, how big the posters are featuring promo cards. Like, I wonder if they're foldable small ones or full art posters you can hang on the wall. That'd be interesting to know.
Probably small.
You collect the coolest Duskmourn cards, get 2 collector boosters for a shortcut to the coolest cards in the set. Each pack is full of rare and mythic cards, shiny foil cards, and special alt frame cards. Ooh. Build a frightening deck with play boosters. Great for limited play and fun to open the bundle containing 6 play boosters with possibility of multiple rares and at least 1 shining foil card in every pack. Explore a house of nightmares. Set the scene for your opponent's greatest fears to come to life with 20 traditional full art mana lands, which is going to be awesome. How will you survive when you are trapped in endless halls of Duskmourn? The only way out is through the is to band together with plucky survivors and battle your way to the heart of the plane enveloping House of Duskmourn. Nightmare Bundle contents: 2 collector boosters, 6 play boosters, 20 traditional full art foil mana lands, 1 borderless promo card, 1 movie poster themed card, 3 double-sided movie posters, 1 deck box. I wonder if it's going to be plastic or cardboard. Probably cardboard.
Yep.
1 glow-in-the-dark spin down life counter, and 2 release cards.
Nice.
That sounds sick, yo.
Yeah, it does. I like it.
And for $77.99 right now, that seems like a good deal.
Yeah,
I bet these will go up a little more as pre-release gets, unless I don't know anything.
More than likely they'll go up.
Well, that's a good deal.
I believe this will be very popular,
Right?
Just because of the design on the box.
I know that design is pretty cool. I think people like it, and it's a good display piece too.
Oh yeah.
No, it's. I'm pretty sure it's the size of a bundle box, probably a little bit bigger, just for the shape of the TV.
Yep.
But that looks pretty cool. All right. But oh no! What happened?
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. No. What happened was one of my tabs closed.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Spaghetti-O.
All right. All right. So here's some of the cards they spoiled. We're not going to go through them like a spoiler list, but this is what they spoiled so far, right? They got Overlord of the Hauntwoods. They have this impending mechanic, which is pretty cool. The impending says if you cast a spell for its impending cost, finishes with 4 time counters and isn't a creature until the last counter is removed. So, like this is an enchantment creature. You pay the impending cost. It comes with the counters on it, and this is an enchantment until it becomes a creature. So it's very strategic in how you play, because enchantments are harder to remove than just creatures.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
wondering what?
Actually, it's kind of like suspend.
Right, but it's in the battlefield in effect.
Ah.
Right, that's what's cool. Like so, impending says this creature comes in as an enchantment only, basically. Right? But once the counters are off, it's a creature. It's like animating an enchantment to a creature. You got the Wandering Rescuer, Toby Beastie Befriender. You got Leyline of Hope. You got Fear of Missing Out, which I think is a funny card that they named. You got Cursed Recording. You got the Ever-Loving Chainsaw, Come Back Wrong, Nowhere to Run. Here's an example of the lands.
The lands do look pretty, though.
Right?
Yep.
But on top of that, what I wanted to share with you that James Willis shared with me right before the show is they're coming out these commander decks, right? You got Miracle Worker, blue, white, black, which is Esper. You got Death Toll, green, black, green, Golgari. You got Jump Scare, blue, green, Simic. You got Endless Punishment, black, red, Rakdos. But what's cool, and if you don't know about it, coming Duskmourn House of Horror, Commander decks have something returning that has been requested for years. Arch Enemy. Arch Enemy is basically a deck one player plays and everybody else, like in a 4-table pod, play against it because it's a powerful deck. It's 1v4 or 1v3, how many people are playing. This optional game mode pits 3 players, so 3 against 1. But don't worry if you're the one flying solo. The one player has a special deck of Twisted Schemes and Disposal. At your disposal, right? What is this? Where did it come from? How does it work? What's this time around? What is it this time around? All this and more today. Let's get started. This is done by Gavin Verhey, by the way. All the way back in 2010, we debuted the Arch Enemy format with a special release of 60-card pre-constructed decks. We followed up with 2017 with a project I led called Arch Enemy Nicol Bolas. It made a lot of sense to bring Arch Enemy back for the Bolas arc. Some players got to play the Plucky Planeswalker of the Gatewatch, while another played Nicol Bolas, spinning all matters of Twisted Schemes. There's a lot of people who love the format, myself included, and so bringing it back seemed like an inevitability. I personally love how it creates a team play. Usually Magic play against somebody, but Arch Enemy, you get to team up with people, whether playing a longtime Magic friends, kids, a partner, or whomever. You can bring someone into any skill level because you get to play alongside them. It's unique that way. Not to mention, it's a blast to try and take down or be the Arch Enemy. The storytelling of the game adds a great little twist, but there's bring back. But where to bring it back into and Sardilis, this person. Rising Star Magic design led, but designed Magic Gathering Fallout Commander decks, bloomburrow Commander decks, and their next Duskmourn House of Horrors. As a huge fan of the horror genre and inspired the setting, really wanted to do something cool for the decks. We've recently made some bonus editions to Commander decks like Plane Chase, March of the Machine, and the Gathering, Doctor Who Commander. So she started thinking about the space. And what about Arch Enemy? It was perfect fit, right? So this goes on more talking about that stuff, how different things they talked about. But the cool thing is they're bringing Arch Enemy back, right? And I'm sorry for reading everything and not sharing the load. It's just I'm assuming the text looks small on you guys' screen.
I wonder which one of these decks is the Arch Enemy decks.
Right?
It makes you wonder. Okay.
Right.
Hear echo.
I don't hear echo.
But yeah, I was wondering which one's going to be the Arch Enemy. That gets you thinking.
Yeah, I wonder.
Echo now.
Does each deck come with Arch Enemy, or is Arch Enemy going to be a special deck? It doesn't really answer. I read the article earlier. It doesn't exactly answer that.
Right. But it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. So we just went through all the stuff we know about Arch. Hold on a second. Yeah, we just went through all the stuff we know about Duskmourn right now, and it's looking like a pretty spicy set for collectors, for fun stuff with different gameplay mechanics. It looks pretty exciting. Now, I know there's a lot of a lot of bloomburrow to be played yet, and bloomburrow is not officially out yet. But I think talking on Duskmourn right now kind of gives people an idea what to look forward to in the future, because not everybody loves bloomburrow, right. But some people are waiting for Duskmourn.
Yep.
And like what I find interesting, bloomburrow seems to be a very popular set, right? And they didn't do as much with bloomburrow as they are doing with Duskmourn, right? Duskmourn House of Horror has a cool bundle box they're coming out with, some special promos and stuff. Bloomburrow has special planeswalkers, special art cards, but I wonder where they're deciding to go with this, because there's not a lot of ancillary things going on. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's going to be different. I mean, by them bringing back Arch Enemy, I've not played Arch Enemy, but want to do it. I want to do it because it's a different way of playing Magic, and
Right.
but it does. From what I read of it, it kind of reminds me of that new game that MTG Gaming Bob came up with.
Oh yeah. Commander Raids.
Yep,
Commander
Kind
Raids
of-
is kind of reflective of Arch Enemy.
yep. It does kind of remind me of that from what I've read about Arch Enemy. And Commander Rage is fun.
Right.
The only difference that I can see that's different from Commander Raids and Arch Enemy is the player base. Because Arch Enemy, you got maybe 4 players, and Commander Raids, you got probably 3 players at least going up against a make believe boss.
Oh yeah,
And,
but it's pretty. But like you like Arch Enemy is built to be very tough to go against, right?
mhm.
That's why there's 3 people against 1, and the deck's pretty solid. It has its luster. It will last. Like Arch Enemy lasts like a couple months before he dies out. Then you put it away and you just hold on to it until you want to try it again.
Yep.
But Arch Enemy is pretty fun. It has special cards for the deck, and it's 1v3, literally. So the cards in the deck have to be extra powerful for that format. So the deck might have legal cards in the deck, but not all the cards, like schemes and stuff, are legal in different formats. It's just specifically for Arch Enemy.
Ah.
Yeah, so just let you know that.
So you can't just bring it to any commander game and play it.
Right. Not all the cards can just take to any commander game. It's just specifically for that format for that game.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there are some regular cards in there. At least there usually are, but like schemes and stuff are totally Arch Enemy only.
Ah.
But this set looks baller. Like, I'm excited for this set too. Crazy how fast it's coming out, right?
Yep.
Right?
It is. I mean, that's my gripe about it is that it's coming out way too fast. I mean, they've gotten. It makes me think they've gotten way too greedy.
I don't know if it's about greed. Like, I don't know what their time schedule is, but it is definitely like they try to hit points to make up the market to make profits, which I understand the greedy part, but they do have goals they have to make. They do have investors to think about. So there's like a whole complicated web of stuff that's just hard to tack onto it. But really,
I think
Yep.
this is just my 2 cents. If they didn't have to make the foundations, they would have been able to release them, and let the sets steal a little bit longer. But since they all got add foundations in November, they didn't get as much time as they would want to.
right? Because if I think about it correctly, so I didn't see anything saying this was not a standard set, right? So this is got to be a standard set, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy because it's not like a modern only set. It's not a legacy only set. It's not a commander only set. It's a standard set. So it's gonna be interesting to see how fast it rotates.
Yep. I mean, they're pouring in a lot of stuff on standard. I mean, yeah, people griped about them changing the rotation from 2 years to 3 years, but now since they got that rotation going for 3 years, they're throwing more and more stuff into standard. I mean, it's going to end up hurting standard more than helping standard.
Well, thank
That's
goodness.
my opinion about it.
Well, look at this. Bloomburrow's out. It's going to change standard with lizards, right? Let's just change it where lizards are not the strongest deck in the format. It might be a fix, or it might be something new. Maybe this is more for different players. Like I'm loving the enchantment theme in this set. So this is a set I'm going to keep an eye on for because I got three enchantment decks that I care about.
Yeah.
Your main concern, though, Hillbilly, seems like oversaturation in the market by releasing games too quickly.
Yeah.
Now, if you, I don't know, but if you guys remember Upper Deck baseball cards back in the day, and they got tied up with starting lineup action figures. And when they got bought out by a toy company, they started releasing things so much that that they were selling to kids as like a toy market. And I that's what I see what Watsy's doing with their product is that they're trying to no longer selling to a collector or a gamer. They're selling to the children's toy market. And so it's going to oversaturate. Just like Upper Deck did with the starting lineup action figures.
All right, see, I got an example of that, right? Mini brands, right? You know what mini brands are?
I'm not familiar with them yet.
All right, so mini brands is this toy for kids. And I actually made a comment to my wife when she brought this up. Then she likes mini brands, right? They're little balls, like about the size of a softball, and it's split like a candy orange, and each one's sealed, and inside each piece is like a little mini brands thing. You can get like a little food. You get a little plastic food that's like little tiny.
Oh, gotcha balls.
Kind of like those, yeah. But they're called mini brands, and there's specific ones for it because like what they got, like what other brands don't, is they got the ability to use real branded food. Well, these were made for kids. Well, my wife was scrolling down YouTube or TikTok, one of the two, and she saw mini brands for adult beverages like liquor and stuff.
Huh.
And she's like, "That's disgusting. Why would they do that? That's not a kid's toy. That's not a kid's theme. Why are they trying to get kids drink?" And I said, "Casey, what I think is happening here is the toy was originally made for kids, but they realized adults are collecting these more than kids are."
Yeah, that could have
Yep.
be what's happening.
That's the exact. That's the same point, but on the exact opposite end of the spectrum.
Right.
Now, if you're a collector, like I said, I'm a collector of everything and have a collection of nothing.
Right.
But when you see something as we're adults and we like our nerd toys from when we were kids,
Right.
You know, and you got to have your Ninja Turtles classic arcade unit, and you got to have your Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and you got to have your action figures. And every time I see these things, I got to buy them. But then I see things that are more themed towards our current age bracket, and I'm like, sweet, they're making toys for that. Now, they're probably going to make smaller runs of those toys.
Probably.
You know, where Wizards of the Coast is obviously running with making huge runs of things based off of what I've been seeing in your community. A lot of people in your community are complaining about the huge runs that they're making, taking down the collectible value of certain cards. And you know, it's all about. We had this conversation last night with Grim when I was talking to Grim last night, and it's all about numbers for the toy companies as opposed to when they were printed by trading card companies where they did limited runs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Hasbro is a toy company. They own WotC, so
Right. Cane Shaker came up with a good idea, a good point. Duskmourn's coming out at the Halloween theme time of the year, so it might be for events and stuff like that they're coming out. And yes, it is a quick release, Hillbilly. No one's disagreeing with you, but no one's telling you to buy it either if you don't want it.
Right.
But
You
like
don't have
it will
to buy
like
it.
standard.
But who's not going to buy classic horror characters done up in a game? Come on, you know.
I mean, Dead by Daylight is at that point because they got all kinds of horror characters in there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's so cool though. Duskmourn. Before I knew how awesome bloomburrow was going to be, I was waiting for Duskmourn. I thought it was going to come out in October. To be honest with you, not September. No wait. August, September.
October.
Yeah, so this is coming out right after August. So we got 2 months.
Then 2 months after that, we got Foundations coming.
Yeah, Foundation's different. The Foundations is something I feel like we kind of need for what's happening.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how they're going to implement it, but like Foundation's supposed to be like, hey everybody, here's where standard starts. Even though we still got to rotate till we get to Foundations alone.
Yep.
And that's going to be a whole process that has to be figured out. We still don't understand it all, so we got to wait for that news.
Well,
I'm a fan of Foundations. I'm going to tell you
Well,
that.
Too.
what I understand about Foundations is all reprints. Every card in Foundation is a reprint. I
That's
could be
of course
wrong.
that's where they're reprints of some new cards.
Oh.
Now it'd be crazy is if they brought back white border in Foundations, be like, these are reprints, so we're going to put a white border on them, so they're reprints. That'd be crazy, but I don't think they're going to do that.
No, since it's gonna be a standard set, it's not gonna be any white border on it.
Well, back in the day, core sets used to be white bordered to show you as a reprint.
Oh, okay.
That's what it's about. Then they changed it in M10 to black border because people really didn't see the reason why they needed a white border show as a reprint when there was sets with reprints in them, even though there's new cards.
Right.
There is the whole concept that collectible companies do date their product. So I mean, I'm as a old trading card guy from the 90s. I don't mind a reprint of something. In my opinion, it doesn't hurt the collectible value because you have, like, say, with your Pokemon cards or your Yu-Gi-Oh cards, if they do a reprint, with the exception of the whole Yu-Gi-Oh scandal a couple years back, when they do a reprint, they typically date the card. You know, and then especially with gaming cards, you pull your old card out of the deck and put that in your collection, and you put the new reprint in your playable deck.
Right.
So there is an advantage to reprints, where like comic books, for example, where I sit mostly is when they do a reprint, that's my reader, and so they date them. They have the year it was put out or whatever, for that print. So I don't think there should be much of a controversy for reprints. But then again, I look at it from a different viewpoint,
which is unique. See, I like reprints, but I'm an advocate and a fan of the idea that if they do a reprint, they should do different art, like on the card,
variants.
Right, kind of like dating the card, like you said, but showing it's a different version of the card. I like when they do that. But Cane Shaker has a question for you, KJ. What did you collect in the 90s?
Oh, I was big baseball cards. I was also comic book cards. I was mostly comic books guy, so anything that had to do with comic books. Part of the reason why I'm excited about joining the Magic the Gathering community is because I'm excited about the art, personally. These Magic cards are showing some incredible art, and talking to a cartoon character, I love my art,
Right.
Speaking of comics and collectible cards, there's gonna be a Marvel set, KJ?
Yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to that.
Well,
I've been
we haven't heard nothing else about Marvel in quite some time.
Well, they told us when we get closer to it, they will let us know. Because we don't know if it's gonna be supplementary. We're not gonna know if it's gonna be its own thing, like its own set. We don't know if it's gonna be seated in different packs. We have no clue. But I can't wait because I'm a Marvel fan.
Yeah, they're teasing that Magic Marvel stuff with a lot of Thanos. They're throwing a lot of Thanos in there, which I believe is kind of pandering to the comic book community to a certain degree. Give me a secondary character like the Silver Surfer. Give me
Are you give me the son of Thanos? That might be a little more of a deep cut, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Or Lady Death.
right? Well,
Not
that's
to-
what brought me into Magic is the art. Yeah, it says Backwoods Collector. Yep. Like honestly, I'd love to see them do different things. Like if we get Captain America, give me the freaking zombie Captain America.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
Right.
And I'm hoping that not to steer your conversation off too far, but if they do bring Captain America back for the MCU with the Steve Rogers Captain America, I'd like to see Hydra Steve Rogers.
right,
Ooh, that would be interesting. Yeah.
You know, that was a great series if you read it.
right. You know, it'd be cool to see, and hopefully they're not reprints because I'd like to see what they do for new versions. Is the Affinity Gauntlet and the Stones. Like
I
I'd
can
like to know
send
what
you
the-
my graphic novels. I have the 3-part graphic novel set for Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity Crusade, and whatnot. I will not send you my my individual issues for those though.
No, I mean like I want to see Magic versions that are not reprints of the cards, like the Affinity Stones.
I like
maybe
something new.
like I want to see what Magic would do with that. Like we got the Sapphire medallions, we got the Jet medallions and stuff. I don't want to see the Stones be those. You know, I don't want. You know, I want to see what the Soul Stone does as a card. I want to see what the I can't remember all the names. The Soul Stone, the Might Stone, something Stone, whatever. I want to see what they do as a card for them.
Yeah.
Cane Shaker's talking about my girls right now. Va-
I remember when Lady Death and other Vampirella were huge. Hello, Mr. NT. Hello, fellow creeps. Hello, my fellow creeps. That's what he's saying. Hello, Cooch Dude, Daddy-O's. How you doing? You at the Dallas's place having fun? Still collect a lot of Lady Death and Vampirella comics. Some people do.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I
Everyone has
do
their
not.
own interests.
I do not. Like I don't know. I always been the. I know it sounds weird, but I always been like the buff dude thing. Like I loved Cable back in the day. I loved this story arc, and Days of Future Past back in the day. Like that
oh
was
yeah,
crazy.
that was a great line. That was a great line.
Right, and I liked the comics version of Juggernaut and where they went with him for a while. I wish they would have, done. I wish they would have kept that alive because Juggernaut was a character that had more to offer the story to with the X-Men. He could have been both good and a bad guy. He could have been a good guy. He can stay a bad guy, but I think he could have been a middleman guy because he wasn't the Hulk.
Well, Juggernaut was a blood relative of Charles Xavier in the comic books,
he was
and
his brother.
back in the late '90s, they did the whole Juggernaut joined the X-Men, and that line had him. They also had the Juggernaut series that you were talking about, where they had him as anti-hero, and really the beginning of the anti-hero days, if you don't include Batman.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the Juggernaut was Professor X's brother, I believe.
Yeah, half brother.
Yes, half brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of my characters I can't wait because they're gonna actually put him in they're gonna make a series with him or a franchise with him is Mr. Sinister.
Oh yeah.
One of the most undeveloped characters that need more development. Like they developed him up more of the years, but he's so important to the story. I like the story in certain areas, but like so good. So
X-Men the animated series back started a really good startup on the development, and then they ended the show.
Right.
This is one of the reasons why I'm glad that they brought it back with X-Men 97 and bringing that story arc back, but yeah, Mr. Sinister, great
I still
character.
need to finish. I watched the spoilers for the series because I didn't watch the series, but I still need to watch X-Men 97.
I have watched it. It's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, and they stayed true to the art. They had the original voice actors from the TV series from X-Men the animated series had returned. It's incredible.
It is.
And they're talking about remastering they're talking about doing a remaster on X-Men the Animated Series, so that way it can be in the full letterbox format like it is now.
Oh yeah, so when we get to Marvel, it'd be excuse me, when we get to the Marvel set, it'd be awesome to see some deep cuts. Deep cuts. Now, as much as a Jurassic Park fan as I am, I hope they don't fully do what they did with Jurassic Park and just like focus on one character for one thing and focus on certain things, like make one card for one character that was probably important to the series and just make some off-brand comments cards. You're like, what the heck is this for? They did the same thing with the Transformers. They didn't make the Transformers synergistic. They kind of made their own things. So I'm hoping with the Marvel cinematic, or not cinematic, the Marvel thing, they do a good job in implementing them into the game, making them functional for different decks and stuff.
What I heard is that they're going to be going about bringing the same character cards that they have in the Marvel Snap game. Pretty much, they're going to be bringing those same concepts that they have in the Marvel Snap game into it. That's what I heard.
Oh, I like the Hawks one, but I'll play Marvel Snap. It's a good game, but
and look, characters like the Incredible Hulk should be modal DLCs. The Juggernaut should be a modal DLC because he doesn't always have the moon rock on him. Think about that.
Or give us a modal Thunderbolt Ross that can transform into Red Hawk.
So a modal DLC, if you don't know yet, KJ, is the cards that are two-sided.
Two-sided cards?
Yeah, they have they're two-sided cards. Like instead of having a regular magic back on one side, it's like either a different card that you can cast or a card can flip, like the creature of today.
Yeah, I've been slowly learning about those ones. I've also been I'm kind of confused about those ones with the gameplay because I'm still learning the gameplay mechanics, and also the ones that have virtually two cards on the same side that you have to, when it's tapped, it's facing a different direction and it's a different card.
Right, it's so weird. Like just,
I'm still learning the gameplay mechanics.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get you to try and figure out the game at once. I'm just explain. No. Modal DLC, it just means it's a two-sided card.
Right.
Yeah. All right. What's up?
I'm going to say one more thing. It would make sense for certain characters to have two modal forms.
Right. Like one person that'd be kind of interesting to see what they do with as a modal DLC would be Mystique. Like what kind of character would she transform into the most?
Yeah.
Controversial, but I've always felt Mystique was an overused character in the comic books.
She was.
She was.
Well, if I made a Mystique card, it would be a copy card.
Right.
Copy any creature on the battlefield.
A clone effect
has that kind of ability as a real character in the cartoon.
Yeah, like one of my favorite characters from the series was Nightcrawler because I love the transporting.
Yeah, I like Nightcrawler too.
Right. Like if I could mix two X-Men together, it'd be Wolverine and Nightcrawler because he could transport himself with the claws in someone's body like right away. Disgusting. All right, but that brings us to this.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. So is lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house, we own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
Cane Shaker, you kind of dated yourself, KJ.
Yeah, I tend to do that. I do have my near boomer moments. I'm proud to say, no matter how many of these Zoomers out there want to call me a boomer, I'm a Gen Xer. Boomers were my parents.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a millennial.
Right.
Probably the only millennial here.
Millennial. Yeah, I'm Gen X too. Not Gen X. I don't remember. I was born in '84.
Yeah, you probably.
Yeah, you're Gen X.
All right. Okay.
75 here.
Yeah, it's 'cause you're old, you know. Not kidding.
You're part of that subgenre Gen X, which includes the what they call the Star Wars generation, which goes from if you were born anytime from 1977 to the time that the third of the original series was created. It's the subgenre of Gen X, which is considered the Star Wars generation.
Oh yeah, it's got to relax. Yeah. So, all right, backwoods. Have a wonderful day at work. Enjoy the show. Be good as always. That's right. So we are wrapping up the show slowly, relaxing, chilling. We were on a high. We had a straight go. Now we're just relaxing. As we're closing down, I hope you guys had a good breakfast today. Hope you guys enjoyed what you had today. Today was kind of different because we actually had like not only the basic structure, but we actually delve into Duskmourn. We had Hillbilly, you know, throw in that Duskmourn's coming out too fast. But no,
I do want like the Duskmourn cards, but I still say they're coming out too fast, too quick with dropping.
Right. But now we're going off into the world of Shillville. Shill.
Alrighty, folks. There's going to be 2 more streams today. I forgot about one this morning. But at 1 o'clock, right after this, a little less than an hour after this, there's going to be a Commander game over on my channel. And if you want to play Commander, make sure you're part of my Discord or Tortoise's Discord where you can get a hold of me. And if you want to play, get a hold of me, and I'll send you a link.
Woo-woo.
And also look out for invites within the channels, the Discord channels, because that's where I also post a link and for the spell table. And anybody's welcome to come and play some Commander with me.
Commander in an hour.
Yep. And then again, this afternoon, soon after the Commander game is over, I will be doing another stream on Arena. And then also stay tuned for a short to come out soon about a giveaway. To celebrate the 500 subs. But we are at 521 now.
Woo-hoo!
Come on.
Woo-hoo!
Yo.
Woo.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, KJ.
Well, I'm typically found over on the Twitch. I'm going to start a Learn to Play series where viewers can suggest games that I learn to play. And it's going to be fun because I'm not a gamer. So feel free to find me over there, suggest anything. Most of the time I'm just playing with Suno on my Twitch channel, and then when I'm here over on YouTube, I'm just visiting my friends like you guys. So you probably see this NFT floating around, and no, your friends in the Magic community did not get into cryptocurrency. It's just me.
Well, if you got a link, I gave you a wrench so you can share your link to your Twitch in chat. I should give you a link earlier. I didn't think about that. I'm such a bad person.
I'm always bad at promoting myself anyway.
All right. Then Mugenful.
Yeah. I think after I get done taking a nap after we get off of here,
naps are
I'm
awesome.
going to record some videos of Forge.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Naps are awesome, by the way. Naps are needed. Surprised I don't have naps command yet. I should probably make a command for naps. There's a Twitch TV link. There's a Twitch TV link if you're one of those people who actually have Twitch, because I don't even have Twitch, to be honest with you.
I do.
But if you have Twitch and you like to follow someone cool, go follow KJ Cowboy Dan.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So Tortoise, today I got to reset up my table. For some reason I thought it was Sunday, so I got the small table. I need to readjust everything. We're gonna have Commander game today at 1 p.m. here on Hillbilly's channel. Then at 8 p.m. we're gonna do Commander Day Saturday night here on my channel, because we're gonna be do Commander soon. Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays every week is the goal. So we're actually a Magic channel? Who would have thought? All right. All right. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for hanging out, being amazing. Thank you, KJ, for being here. I hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we love having new people. We love having you. You're a great person. And with that, my friends, follow the prompts as they're told.
I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
Got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town.